number 1. Just a reminder, 4 groups, and the eyes of the world's press are here. Wonderful setting, a full arena here this evening on the opening day of these European Championships. Just waiting for confirmation of the standings after group number 1. And there they are, Marilyn Pla and Yannick Bonheur from France leading. And the Slovakians, and in third place the Latvians. But the Russians are to come in the next group. 2 Russians and a couple from Israel. So there, the scene is set for this second warm-up group. And then the couple that will lead.
Alors Marilyn, un petit peu tendue sur le début de programme. Comment tu t'es sentie?
Un peu tendue, mais moins que d'habitude quand même. J'ai mieux réussi à gérer, mais c'est dur quand même. J'ai du mal.
Donc un début de compétition.
Well, we're hearing that
maintenant, il va falloir penser.
The French couple found it pretty tough out there.
Je me sentais beaucoup mieux. Le boucle piqué est passé. Et là pour le libre.
They've got to really focus on the free program now. What do they think?
Pour faire quelque chose de bien.
Eh ben, on vous souhaite bonne chance pour la fin de la compétition. Soyez forts.
They've got to really give their best on the free, make no mistakes, and be really, really, really strong. There, Gwendal Pesara having a chat with the French duo, Marilyn and Yannick. So the scene set now, warm-up group number 2. And they're the Russians. They were runners-up last year, but champions in '99 and 2000. Maria Petrova and Alexei Tikhonov. And last to go in this group. A couple who can do the quadruple twist. They won't be doing it in the short program, and they have had problems with it this season, but it would be something to behold if we were to see it in the free. It's Yulia Obertas and Sergei Slavnov, 4th last year, but that's the couple that will get us underway. There's Yulia.
And after a year of testing out this new marking system, it really is almost like a different sport to be looking at. After we've been looking at 6s from as long as I can remember coming into the sport. And for me, there is a certain feeling of loss about losing the 6s, because that was part of what skating was about. But I'm sure as we develop and start to understand this more and get the personal best scores, I think some of the skaters are saying it gives you something to go against. If you've got a certain score in one competition and then you get a higher score the next, it's encouraging in its own right.
Well, I think actually it's a great idea, because you can have a world record, and I think that's got to be commended. Just having a quick scan through my book here to try and find out what the world record is for pair skating, but it really does, as you say, give the skaters something to aim for. And when you've got a personal best as well, not only have you got the goals of the elements, you've got the goals of the marks as well.
And after each competition, as I understand it, there is a publication of how the elements were marked, so you can look at how you did and how the judges ranked your performance on different elements within your program, so you can see where you can focus on to move up.
Yeah, and it does give you a world ranking at the moment. It's Zhen and Zhao leading with a total of 206.54 points. So that shows you what sort of league they're in when you consider the leaders at the moment have got 44.43. After the short, they had a 70.52. So the standings in the rankings.
I'm nodding, looking at you there. They've got.
Yeah, nobody knows you're nodding, are they?
I don't know what it. I really don't know what it means at the moment.
And Maronin in second place, Petrova and Tikhonov in third in the world rankings. So we'll see. I think you have to praise the ISU for addressing the challenge and coming up with a new system. And it's not been easy, and it's been a bumpy ride, but they've worked hard on it. It's been tested on the Senior Grand Prix events, and the feedback is that most people, skaters, coaches, are going with it.
It was interesting in the ice dance that there were very few movements in the overall positioning. One of our media colleagues was talking to us about it. Just 3 positions moved out of the top 15 against what you might have expected to be from last year. So I think the ice dancing, you know, it would be great to see more movement and people breaking through and moving up. So that was an interesting one to look at. The thing for me is as well, we don't know which judge is giving which mark, and it just would be so much more transparent to be able to see that. But there's no room for controversy, because if we don't know who's giving which mark, then there can't be a controversy about who gave which mark.
Absolutely. Very well put.
Which might be part of the design, really.
Well, we're just about at the end of the warm-up now. Skaters leaving the ice, and we're getting down to the nitty-gritty here already. So skaters putting the all-important skate guards on to protect those edges. Very important, as you can imagine. If you stepped on something and got a chip on your blade or just lost an edge, at this stage it would be almost an impossibility to get that repaired. So underway now.